Hey guys, it's FifaRalle here and welcome to the final episode of FUT Manager. In this episode, we're taking on the Champions Shield tournament with all the crazy players we've upgraded into, and we are going to try out different versions of the squad, different formations, and see how far we can go in the tournament. So we're starting out with a 4-4-2, a little bit of Bundesliga in Neuer and Alarm. Then we've got Beckenbauer and Zanetti as legends. On the right hand side, a bit of League On, and finally some La Liga stuff right here. And of course, we have a lot of players on the bench which will be rotating around in later stages of the tournament to try out as well. And we'll try out all sorts of formations. So let's just get started right now with the squad on screen and see how it goes. So here we got the opponent in the round of 16. Ronaldo as a striker, a little bit of Russian League, BPL, and then La Liga. A quite nice looking squad, but hopefully we can win it and advance into the next round. Di Maria, go on the inside. Play it forward. Oh, that didn't go forward. It went to Matuidi and he hits the post, and on the rebound, it is Di Maria to make it 1-0. Lovely Neymar. There we go. Into the box we go. That's good. Oh, too much, and the shot in the end, terrible. On Di Maria. That's nice. And then the switch. Long switch over to Neymar. A little bit of random skill moves, but we're still going here. Let's see if we can get in for like a... Oh, I didn't trigger the skill at all, or not the right skill. There we have it. And the volley is right on the keeper, but the rebound, the diving header under the ball. Oh no! My player got all on the wrong side, and his first shot on target is a goal. Ah, that was sort of bad situation, this one. Bale on the ball. Oh no, 2 shots, 2 goals. This match, please. That could maybe be game over. Near post gonna go in. Yep. Come on, Zlatan, shoot this in. I can't score. Luis Suarez, good turn here. There's a lot of pressure. Play that through ball to Neymar. Come on, give me a goal at least. All right, we get 1 back. So definitely not the start I was hoping for. I lose 3-2 in the first round. I was sitting on most of the play in the first half. Second half, his 2 first shots on goal, they went in, and then he started controlling the game. It's like 2 opposite halves. In the second half, he played a whole lot better, and in the end, it was sort of just down to who was most clinical, and he got 3 goals, I got 2. Didn't score on my chances when I had them, unfortunately, and therefore I do lose. But we're still going to continue playing in the tournament. We'll just try one more time, see if we can do a little bit better. So let me just swap the team around, try out some different players, maybe a different formation, and see if we can win the first round. So here's the squad I decided to go with for my second go at the tournament. 4-3-3, 2 5-star skillers in Ben Arfa and Ronaldo. This time around having the skillers a little bit more forward, because Neymar was playing left mid in the last match, and he was he disappeared a little bit in the game because he was so far back, and I prefer the 4-3-3 by far to get my skillers forward. So we're trying out this and we'll see if we can win a match. Here we go. This is our opponent, 4-2-3-1 Everton squad. Alright. Hopefully it's not going to be another disaster and we lose yet again. I really hope we get a win and advance on through in this tournament. Ben Arfa. Lovely little spin there. Didn't do the right skill, but it sort of works for the volley. Oh, what a save. That's a good pass in. Laid off there to Ben Arfa, and on the shot, we get the goal, and we go up 1-0. Like, he's just ball watching. We can stand here all day, and nothing's gonna happen. It's annoying to play against sometimes. But Di Maria here. Oh, come on, give me the rebound. No. Just gonna ball watch. We're just gonna do some fake shots. Maybe a roulette. There we go. That's pretty decent. And then spin this way. Come on, Ronaldo. Let's get a goal here. A little skill goal. A little skill goal. No. Have Zlatan up there. Let's see if we can find him. There we go. He took his keeper off the line. A little chip there. Alright, don't know why he took his keeper off the line, but that is an easy goal for Zlatan. 2-0. So a successful game this time around. We win 2-0 with the 4-3-3 formation, and we're on through into the next round. So let me change the team around yet again and then jump into the quarterfinal. So here's the lineup for the next round of the Champions Shield tournament. 4-3-3. defend, I guess it's called, with the 2 CDMs, and we got Sanchez and Özil into the side this time around. We're trying out Ronaldo as a striker. We're playing Messi in, and Modric on the center mid spot, Koke as a CDM as well. I guess my CDMs are not really the best defensive players, but I guess as they start a little bit further back in this formation, it'll be all right with the midfield and a strong counter-attacking attack, of course. Ronaldo with the skill moves, and the defense, we got Dani Alves in, giving him a go, playing with him instead of Zanetti, and that is pretty much it. Let's find our opponent. Quarterfinals, and this is our opponent. 4-4-2 silver/bronze squad, 79 chemistry. This should be a match. I should be winning, else I have a feeling people in the comments will get quite well, they'll tell me I'm pretty bad at the game because our squad is so much better. Özil, let's see what he can do on the game. That's quite good. Cheeky, little spin here, a roll and a shot. Özil, is that? Oh, it's so close to being a good goal, and in the end it's Sanchez to pick it off and score. Unlucky that I couldn't get a proper shot in with Özil, because that was a very nice run, but in the end it's his Arsenal teammate to get us the goal. Place it forward there. Özil with the assist maybe to Koke. Come on, Koke. There it is. Özil with the assist, Koke with the goal. Ronaldo breaks on through into the box. A little bit of trickery here, and that could be another goal. What a save. And the clearance, 22 yards. It is sort of the Rabona free kick distance. I'm gonna try Ronaldo and see if I can score Rabona free kick. I don't think there's enough power on it to go in, and not enough accuracy either. The spinning circle at the bottom of the screen, I think it might be a rage quit, and there we have it. Our opponent rage quit, and that means we are on through into the third round, the semi-finals of the tournament. So this is the squad for the semi-finals. I stepped away from the 4-3-3, which did very well in the round of 16th and the quarterfinals, so hopefully it won't hurt us that we changed away from the 4-3-3. But we're playing a 4-4-1-1, and we have sort of La Liga surrounding League on, and then a bit of German stuff in Beckenbauer and Neuer as well. So that is the lineup, hopefully able to bring us through into the final. And here we got the team we're playing against, a 4-3-2-1 squad. We got a little bit of Serie A, La Liga, and BPL and Bundesliga, so a nice little hybrid going right there. And definitely some good players in. You got that man of the match, Vargas. We'll see how he plays. Oh wow, that's such. Oh wow, he's completely open. That pass was so bad from Zlatan, and that will cost me a goal. I don't even know where that pass was. Ben Arfa, that's lovely. Come on, Ben Arfa, get me a goal back. There we go. If there's one guy you can count on, then it's Ben Arfa. Instant reply, 1-1. I really shouldn't have played that to Marcelo, but we did it in the end. Let's see if we can get it here. We go around the slide. We have Ibra in there. I mean, we just might as well aim for him. Ooh, that would have been a nice goal, but he didn't really get a sweet connection on that bicycle kick, even though it was a nice attempt. Come on, Luis. On through to Neymar. Neymar, just give me the lead here. There we have it. On through to Zlatan. Let's go here, Zlatan. I'm going to try that drag back, running drag back you can do with Zlatan. And that works quite nicely. And that could be... What a save! Marcelo very far forward, but I guess it makes us able to play that pass to Ben Arfa. And Ben Arfa is always the man for the job for a goal, I believe. Oh, that would have been so nice. Uh-oh. The counter-attacks is the vulnerable part of this squad, and that is at least a good save. Good save. Whew. Ben Arfa beating two players there. The ball will flick. That is another goal for... No, it's not another goal for Ben Arfa. He just keeps blocking my shots in the final moment. They're so far forward, my players. Oh no, that might be it. It might be it. Yes, it hits the crossbar. Thank you. It's got to cross it in, but we should be on the header of that. Why did nobody log on to that? No. 84th minute, like nobody logged on to it, and yeah. Not much to do. There we go. Forward. Zlatan. And then we have Messi. Come on, Messi. Let's just end it here. Cut back this way. That should be a goal. So a 3-2 victory in the end. I created a lot of chances in this match, but I was not clinical enough. And my opponent, he had his counter-attacks because I was playing with a very attacking squad. Marcelo and Dani Alves not really defending at all. They were just running forward, and my midfield was really not that defensive either. So yeah, it was a bit of a struggle defending counter-attacks, but in the end we managed to get the win, get the lead back there in the 90th minute, and move on through into the final. This is the squad we're playing with in the final. We got all the 5-star skillers. We got into the starting 11. We got Ben Arfa there. We got Neymar not on full chem on the right wing, but I think he'll play all right. And then, of course, Ronaldo on the left wing. We got a strong midfield, I say, in Modric, Matuidi as well. They can definitely do the defensive job, and I think this midfield is a little bit more solid in regards to counter-attacks compared to my last squad. And then we got Marcelo, Beckenbauer, Silva, and Zanetti in the defense. So that is the squad trying to win the final of the Championship tournament and end off the finale of FUT Manager with a win. This is my opponent standing in the way for me winning the final, and it's a 4-2-2 Spurs squad. Alright, hopefully we can win it. I really want to end it off with a win. Rich, let's go here. Suarez stops up. Let's wait for him. Go with the drag back. That's good. And a shot maybe. It's deflected. It's Modric forward to Suarez. Come on, let's get to that. Spin on the inside. Ronaldo make that run. Okay, it goes to Modric in the end. He spins around and the near post maybe. There we have it. Modric scores and we take the lead. Oh, we have Neymar on the run out here. Let's go, Neymar. Let's go here. Want to try something cheeky if we can. The sombrero flick. It works. He stops up in the box, and that could be a lovely goal from Neymar in off the post. Some good skill moves, and we get a second goal in this match. That is lovely, Modric. Oh. Neymar. Good turn. I don't know what I'm doing at this stage. I'm just running around, and I actually get a penalty in the end, and he rates good. Alright, that is a good way to end the final, I suppose. So to quickly go over the squad, the players that stood out attacking wise was definitely Ronaldo, Neymar, and the one I liked the most was Ben Arfa, and that is why I didn't want to upgrade him further into like a Pogba or something like that, because there's a couple of midfielders higher rated, but I just like Ben Arfa a whole lot on this game compared to any other player I played with, so I decided to stick with him. Very, very good card. In the midfield, Modric, pretty good box-to-box player, as well as Matuidi. Those you could rely on, but if I ended off with a midfield with like Ben Arfa and Matuidi and another attacking midfielder, I know Modric is also attacking, but he also got defensive stats, and he will sort of, him and Matuidi will make for an alright midfield defensive wise, but if you had another attacking player, it was sort of dangerous to play with. And finally for the defense, I feel like Thiago Silva, despite it being his Team of the Year card, it's a good card, but I think there's many other defenders just as good. But Beckenbauer surprised me, first time trying him out in this series, and he was just a rock at the back, rapid and strong, and he was like a Boateng 2.0, really, really good, but also extremely expensive if you want to pick him off the market. Marcelo, very, very attacking left back, fun to play with, but sometimes it can hurt you a little bit on the counter attack, but it definitely made the left hand side very, very good to attack with, but sometimes struggle a little bit defensive wise. Zanetti I quite liked. I liked him better than Dani Alves actually, because again Dani Alves is very, very attacking, and I do like having my right backs and left backs at least defending a little bit, and Zanetti is a little bit more defensive than Dani Alves. And then Neuer, I didn't feel like he was the best goalkeeper on the game. I felt there was other goalkeepers that performed better for me throughout the series than Neuer, so I wouldn't really, even though I only played him like 5-6 games, he is not a goalkeeper that impressed me, at least for the price you get him for. Now moving on to the bench, Zlatan, big target man, and one thing I like about him is that you can do the running drag back with him, and that is quite effective. I didn't really think about that before we got into the later stages of playing with him, but he is a very, very good striker on the top. Messi is one of those players that I never really get to work as I wanted him to, like Neymar or Ronaldo or someone like that just plays a whole lot better for me compared to Messi. Coutinho, solid at the back, and he's really not too expensive for a 95 rated card, so that's a player I think is pretty solid to have in the defense. Iniesta, I actually quite liked him as a similar player to Modric, sort of a player build up the play and could win balls in the midfield, and just sort of box-to-box midfielder and skillful as well. Özil, didn't play much with him, but I quite enjoyed him and Sanchez together, especially in one of the matches. I think it was the quarterfinals. They played very well together, those two. A good combination, but I didn't play them that much to really have a proper opinion. Di Maria on the wing, ridiculous stats, but a bit similar to Messi. I never really seem to get too much out of him, but if I move him into midfield like at halftime and put another player on the wing, he's a very good player because I kind of like backtracking Di Maria as well. He's pretty good at that, so I think he sort of works as a box-to-box midfielder if you put him down there. And finally, Lahm, probably the left back I like the most. He got that little bit of pace upgrade compared to his regular card, and then yeah, defensive stats, dribbling and all that kind of stuff, very, very good. We already went over Sanchez, and finally Coca, a little bit similar to Iniesta, I felt, just without the skill moves, but did sort of the same job, good at passing and could win the balls in the midfield, play a bit of a box-to-box midfield, and that is pretty much all for the squad and all for this series, guys. I hope you did enjoy it, and that is pretty much going to be the end of FUT Manager. I want to say thank you very much to everyone who sort of continued watching along this long journey. It's taking a while. We started like a long way back, like almost half a year ago, but we finally came to the end of it. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed it all, and that is me saying thank you for the support, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.